What's up, guys? Steve here with another update in regards to unemployment. Hope you guys had a blessed weekend, and we now have 26 states that have been approved by FEMA to receive either $400 or $300 per week on top of unemployment benefits. Now, I'm going to dive into that here in just a second, but I want to take a moment to clarify something really quick. So, over the weekend, I got a ton of comments, and there seemed to be a little bit of confusion on some of the videos. Some people said that I was misinformed. They called me a liar, blah, blah, blah. Somebody suggested that I catch the pandemic and die, which is actually not the first time that I've been recommended to do that. So I just wanted to let you guys know that the purpose of this channel is to provide you guys with clear and concise information so that way you can stay informed about what's taking place. And I apologize if it's been a little bit confusing. I'm thinking about, in order to do this better, maybe doing separate videos on specific topics, not mixing anything up. So like one video on unemployment, then another video on stimulus checks, another video on stimulus packages, so there's no confusion whatsoever. Additionally, the comments that came in, I want to let you guys know that when they come in, they either go to published, held for review for people that like to use profanity, or they go into potential spam. And the potential spam was full. Multiple people were going on my videos recommending websites to stay updated on the FEMA program from LWA. I want to let you guys know that these websites might be harmless, but I don't know what they are, and I would hate for anybody on my channel to fall victim to some sort of malicious malware or viruses or trying to be sold something. I don't know. But I do want to provide you guys with resources. So what I'm going to do is in the description below in this video, I'm going to provide you with the link to the sources that I get, which is actually from the federal US website for FEMA. And on there, I'll put a list for every single state so you can get an update on the specific state that you want that has already been approved by FEMA. Know that I'll be sharing with you guys updates here on my channel, but I definitely recommend that if you want to take the initiative to go ahead and check out and research for yourself, that you do so. So I'll provide you with the sources that I recommend. This also will show you guys that I'm not making this stuff up, that I'm not a liar, and I'm just pulling this out of nowhere. Know that I'm going to go ahead and try my best to provide clear information so I can help you guys out. And if you guys like that, again, if you could do me a quick favor, smash the like button. It'll just take a second. YouTube interaction is the key to success on YouTube. So when you do that, it helps out my channel. Also, if you'd like to keep getting these updates, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way every time I upload, you can stay notified. And for those of you that said those comments about me on my channel, I just want to let you guys know that I don't take it personally. I know that it's misdirected frustration. There's a lot going on right now, and I completely understand. And I just want to let you guys know that I'm very sorry to hear about your situations, and I want to do my best to make sure that I'm here for you guys to provide clear and concise information so that way you know what's going on and you know what's available to you. And I feel like that's my part in this. I want to help you guys out, and I feel like that's the key. At this time right now, we should be figuring out how we can help each other, how we can be a help to people that are in need, and really focusing on our relationship with God, the Creator, and really looking introspectively as to how we can grow from this. Now let's take a look at the 26 states that have been approved by FEMA to receive the $300 or $400 LWA boost on top of unemployment benefits. All right, so let's go through this updated list. We now have 26 states that have been approved by FEMA for the LWA funding. So the 26 states, I'll go ahead and put it here on the screen, include, as of yesterday, New York, Alaska, and Georgia were added to the list. Also, we have Vermont, Mississippi, Tennessee, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Alabama, California, Indiana, North Carolina, Texas, Kentucky, Michigan, Maryland, Idaho, Oklahoma, Montana, Colorado, Missouri, Utah, and Arizona, Iowa, Louisiana, and New Mexico. So those are the 26 states that have now been approved by FEMA for the LWA benefits. Now, out of all 26 of the states on the list, they should all be providing $300 per week to their unemployed through the LWA program, with the exception of 2 states, and those 2 states are Kentucky and Montana, which are the 2 states that have confirmed that they will be providing $400 instead of $300 to their unemployed. So they're going to be contributing an additional $100 on top of the FEMA federal funds. So those are the only 2 that are official. Now, we had also mentioned North Carolina and West Virginia. However, we've seen that North Carolina has applied, and if you look at their status on the FEMA website, it's only saying 300. So I guess they couldn't do the additional 100 to make it 400. Also, West Virginia is yet to be approved, so we don't have any official word on whether it'll be 300 or 400 when they're approved. Also, you might remember that 2 states that said they were undecided included Mississippi and Oregon, and well, now we've seen that Mississippi has applied and been approved. Last time I also mentioned that there were 2 states that have outright declined the LWA, and you might have noticed that one of those were recently approved. That's right, New York yesterday was approved, so they decided to change their mind, and Governor Cuomo went ahead and applied to receive the LWA program, and FEMA approved him. And South Dakota is still declined. They say they're glad for the opportunity, however at this time they just plain don't need it. So South Dakota is the only state now that has officially declined the LWA. And if you're wondering what is going on, I'm going to provide you with a little bit of context very briefly right now. So this is from the executive actions provided by the president. One of those provided the LWA program, which reallocated funds from FEMA to help add a boost on top of unemployment benefits for the tens of millions of Americans that are currently unemployed in the United States. As you guys know, when the pandemic hit in March of 2020, the United States stepped in and provided a variety of phases of stimulus, one of which was known as the CARES Act, which provided a ton of provisions to help stimulate the economy and help people in the United States. And one of those provisions was the FPUC, which added an additional $600 on top of unemployment benefits. And well, this expired July 31st, since they just put a random date to end it because nobody knew how long this was going to last. Well, after it expired, there was still tens of millions of people unemployed, so Congress decided that they needed to come together and negotiate the next stimulus package to provide provisions including enhanced unemployment benefits. Well, they were unable to do so. And after they decided that, we can't come to an agreement, the president decided to step in and issue executive actions. And one of those was this LWA program. However, the president does not have the legal authority to issue new funds to people. So he can't just say stimulus checks for everybody or enhanced unemployment. So what he had to do was reallocate funds from FEMA's disaster relief funds. So he said that he was going to be taking that money and then using it for the unemployed. And this was to last till the end of the year or until the funds ran out. Well, shortly after, FEMA let us know that they did not have enough funds to last till the end of the year. As a matter of fact, they only could guarantee 3 weeks of this assistance. So the way the memorandum was written by the president, it stated that states must apply to FEMA. FEMA will then approve them and then give them the funds, and then the states can distribute out the funds. So that's currently where we stand. So this is an update letting you know what states have been approved by FEMA. FEMA will be sending them the money to then distribute to their unemployed. Now, how quickly can you expect to receive this? Well, that depends on how quickly your state can apply, be approved, and then distribute the funds. A lot of states are saying they're not going to be able to distribute it immediately after being approved. It depends on their system's ability to distribute these funds out. Also, these funds are not available to everybody that received the FPUC benefits. So everybody that's unemployed does not get this. This is only for those that are making $100 or more on unemployment or PUA or whatever unemployment benefits that you are currently receiving. Now, this is going to only last for 3 weeks. So if you're not included, that's unfortunate. However, at the same time, remember, this is only a temporary fix that the president was only able to do since he could only reallocate funds. This only serves to us as a reminder that we are still waiting for Congress to get it together and get an agreement that will include a stimulus package with provisions that include enhanced benefits like the FPUC that we saw before that provided an additional $600 on top of unemployment benefits. And know that I will go ahead and be sharing here on my channel videos specific to either LWA, the executive actions, provisions included in the stimulus packages, or videos on stimulus checks. So I'm going to start breaking them up so that way you guys can have specific topics so there's no confusion. And you guys, I hope these videos help. I'm going to make sure to keep you guys updated. And again, if you could do me a quick favor, smash the like button, leave a comment if you so choose. It'll help on my channel. It'll just take a second. I would appreciate it. And also, if you'd like to keep getting these video updates, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way every time I upload videos, you can stay notified. Also, if you'd like a chance to get 2 free stocks, there's a link in the description below. When you download the Weevil app and you fund your account with as little as $100, you can get 2 free stocks, one of which could be valued up to $1,400. Well, you guys, I hope this reaches you well. I hope to give you guys more good news. Stay tuned for more videos. God bless. This is Steve.